and we are on Fort Boreman, and we have been given permission by the county commission to come in there and retrieve things from the target range and give to the commission. The one thing that's interesting, we're in an area right here where they fired into, and we came into this area about 30 years ago and probably found about 800 bullets. This stuff is deep even back then. We were getting stuff digging at a foot to 13 inches, and you know, the detectors are already starting to sing. Steve brought his pulse detector there, which is going to be, you know, just amazing in this stuff because it goes really deep. The one thing too, that during the Spanish-American War, the Spearman rifles were in here and they were practicing. So you know, we're getting those 45-70s, the big giant long ones that are as big as your pinky finger and as round, and they were practicing in here. And so we're going to be finding both Civil War and Spanish-American War bullets in here if we're lucky. First bullet right here, baby. Mike the medic and Big Randy, look at that. 58 caliber, man, she's turned inside out. Awesome. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Wonderful. All right. Oh yeah, the bottle.
You found a bottle too. Let's take a look at it. That's a Cologne bottle, probably from the 1940s or 50s. There was a dump up in here too, Randy, at one time, and then there was houses not too far away.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
that's nice. I'm at Fort Boreman. I've got a special invite. Everything we find we give to a little museum that they have for the fort. And I've got a pretty good signal here. It sounds like a bullet. It sounds like a fairly deep bullet. And I'll let you hear it. It's a low tone, smooth, and it sounds deep. So I'm gonna dig it and get back with you. I've got a big fired 69 caliber. Alrighty, I got a scoop out. Definitely louder. I'll see if I can't get it with the pin pointer now. Do a live dig. Right there it is, coming out. Another fired 3-ringer. I guess we're in a firing range here from what they tell me.
Kind of dark back in here. I found this Fire 58. There it is, 3 rings. There we go, one for the museum.
Okay, here we are. We're at the hole, the moment of truth. We're going to watch the extraction. I see it down there. See that leg collar down there? That's what, about maybe 9-10 inches deep, you think?
This is 11.
Okay.
So,
about a foot?
yeah.
Maybe a little more. Look at that.
There it is, fired bullet. Looks like a 3-ringer.
Yeah.
Hit hard.
Definitely. Good find, man. Awesome find. All right. Yeah. Well, there's your first one, man.
Yep.
All right, we'll see what else we can find. Look at this hole. This is a honking hole. It's over a foot deep, and I used the Garrett AT Pro there with the nail storm coil. And Tell them what it is, Brian.
That is the zinc washer off probably a Type 3 cleaner. It's big. It's just a piece of one.
Yeah.
It's definitely what it is.
Yeah, I dug over a foot for that. So, you know, I'm impressed. Because that's the deepest I've ever dug any small target like that ever.
Imagine when you go over a bullet.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm waiting to see. But we found a few in this old target range. All right, let's see what else we can find.
Another low tone here, see if you can hear it. Should be right in front of my coil right there. I'll dig it up and we'll see what it is, but every time it's a low tone, it's been a bullet. Might be the first for a not bullet. Okay, I got some out. The signal's really loud now, so I think it's close. Should be right in there. Oh, I think I see it. There it is. Yep, it's a 3-ringer. In pretty nice shape. Yeah, it's fired. Sweet.
This right here is from an M1 Grand, and the 4th U.S. Marines did their training up here at Fort Boreman just at the very beginning of the Vietnam War in 64, 65, and they were up here. Of course, they had their headquarters down by where Television Plaza is, where WTAP has their TV station. It was right there beside them. But I talked to several of the old fellas who were officers and as well as enlisted men who had been up here. Those gentlemen have mostly all passed now, but this is fired from the 4th U.S. Marine when they were doing tacticals up here at Fort Boreman.
Quite a ways. 6-7 inches deep. Fired 58. From the Fort Boreman target range. Yep. Alrighty.
Got another low tone. And thought I'd let you hear this when I actually turn the speakers up on the headphones so you can hear a little better. Doesn't sound like it's all that deep. But it's got that long draw, which is typical of a bullet. I'll dig it up and see. It's right in here. They're real hard to find. There it is. That's all it is, and there's a bunch of them in here.
Haven't plucked it yet. I don't know what it is. It looks like a penny, probably from the size of it. See what type it is. It turns out to be an 1874 Indian head penny. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape, just with a very minor field clean here on it. I didn't want to do too much. But if I'm not mistaken, I think a 74 might be one of the key dates. I can't remember off the top of my head, but...
Okay, one scoop out. Still in there. Let's get the pinpointer out and see if we can find it. Getting close. Switch to the left here. I would think that would have got it. Yeah, it did. Right there it is. Civil War bullet. And that's another big 69 caliber. Sweet. I could dig them all day long.
All right, look here what Steve's found.
This, I'm hoping, is a 69.
It is, and
Russian.
we found 69s in here,
Okay,
and so
good deal.
more than likely that's what that is.
Be a high regiment.
Yeah, be a high regiment, probably 21st Ohio. They were in here. Little tiny button,
I don't know what that is for sure.
pants button maybe. It's or an underwear button, one or the other. And there's well that little brass button of some type. It looks civilian style,
Or a rivet.
or a rivet. Yeah, very well could be.
But I'm finding all kinds of
Little buck balls.
little buck balls today. Were there bucking balls here?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
buck balls. We found buck balls and
They're everywhere.
69 caliber round balls in here before.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we
Penny.
found Lincoln Penny, yeah. And it's not uncommon to find hunter spills. I found hunter spills in here where I found silver walking liberties and buffalo nickels and V nickels and Indian heads. So man, good find, good find. And this is a lion's head, and Brian and I were talking, saying maybe this might be from the Lions Club or God knows what. I don't know, but it has a pin on the back, but I think it went further down. I don't think it was one of the last types that has
Probably
like
somebody dropped when they was here at Fry's Park when it was a park.
Yeah, it very well could have been. There, now,
Walking through the woods here with metal detected at Fort Boreman, and I found the bottom of a mess kit. I don't know what year it is, or it might be a Boy Scout one.
yeah, we think it's a Boy Scout one. And what are the initials that are stamped in the bottom of it there, Randy?
RP.
Flip it up here so we can get a picture of it here with the GoPro. There you go. So part of a Boy Scout 10 here. We know for a fact that the Boy Scouts were in here, and we also know that the Girl Scouts were in here back in the early 50s.
Yeah.
And there was a dance hall just over this ridge down here, over down past where you first come into the park. And you know, it's hard to tell what you're gonna find. We found military mess kits from the Marines, 4th U.S. Marines that were in here, and now we found this for the Boy Scouts, and we found some Girl Scout stuff too. So